Hey, so I don't know how many people have seen this, but Microsoft has released this little utility called the Microsoft Script Explorer for Windows PowerShell, and it turns out to be somewhat handy. It leaves a little bit to be desired, but it's a very simple program that lets you search for PowerShell scripts from multiple locations. And as you can see, the interface is very simple. We have some search options over here on this left pane, and on this right pane it will display the search results, and then you can get some further access from this panel down here. Now let's take a look at how we search with this. We can select what we want to search. We can get snippets, how-to guidance, modules, or scripts themselves. And up here we can type in the name of some keyword that we're searching for. So if you want to broaden where you search, you would go down here to the repositories, and this is an interesting section because it lets you search your local file system, network file system, Posh Code, and Technic Script Center. So it has a number of places where you can search for PowerShell scripts all in one keystroke. So let's go into the settings real quick because there really isn't a lot, and we can knock this out quickly. So you'll see uh, in order for it to search your local machine, you would have to supply it where you keep your scripts, and I've supplied it my script location in here. And you can also supply a network file system if you want to keep your scripts on the network so that multiple people can search through them. So that's interesting capability as more things grow and Microsoft relies more and more on PowerShell to manage its different technologies. Something like this will be more handy for administrators working in groups. And they also have this thing called focus area where I guess you can put in keywords of things that you want to look for. I don't fully understand that part yet, but this is the pre-release. I'm sure lots of things could change. So let's go ahead and do what this is meant to do, which is searching for scripts, and see how well that works. So let's type in like WMI and see what happens. All right, well it's just looking in my local script repository here. So let's add all of them and then search again. So now it's crunching stuff, and you'll see we got 61 results. So that's pretty cool. If you don't know about WMI, all of a sudden you have 61 results here that you can look through. And let's see, some of them set IP config. Let's look at what's going on in here. Okay, so if it came from TechNet, it might have a rating, so you can get rating. But this came from Posh Code. WMI driven script to set IP configuration from remote. Okay, so that's pretty cool. You can see an example of how to do that, and here's the code right here. So that's pretty cool. Get Dell warranty. Oh, that's interesting. So we have all these different WMI examples. But let's look into another keyword, something not so specific, like string. What if I just wanted to find stuff about strings? Okay, convert strings. So we have 60 more examples. So this seems to be pretty cool. I really can't say anything too bad. I guess the one thing that I would point out that I've noticed is that the actual searching capability isn't very strong. So I have some scripts on my local machine that start with the word basic, and if I type in basic, and we'll even refine it to just the local scripts, they won't come up because it's not searching for a string inside of the script name, and it doesn't seem to look inside of the scripts either. It's just using indexes, so I can't provide wildcards either. Uh, so I guess, considering that this is just something free that's out there, and also that it's a pre-release, so we don't know if this is going to be everything. It's a handy little thing to have on the desktop that I like to open up, and I'll type in a keyword every once in a while to see if I can get some examples, and different ideas on how to approach things. So in that regard, it's very handy. But I'm excited to see where Microsoft takes this because, as I said before, it's obvious that they're taking a PowerShell direction in everything that they do, from SQL to SharePoint to whatever you're going to have to manage in the future with a Microsoft sticker on it. So finding scripts and best ways to do things is going to be ever more important, and it looks like they're trying to get a head start. So so far it's a fun little application. I would suggest downloading it, give it a try, and see what you find. Uh, Worst case scenario is you might learn something, so can't be that bad. And that's it. Thanks for watching.